Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
remember accounting rules of accounting. When you're doing accounting equation problems, the American accounting rules, that is a modern accounting rule. In modern accounting rule, actually it says credit the increase in the liability and debit the decrease in the expense. Okay, that is what we are doing here. Okay, I'll just now you understood. Since it's a liability, when it is increasing, we have to credit. When it is decreasing, we have to debit. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding is still there. Okay. I'll teach you how
Sir,
to do it actually when I'm doing a journal entry. Okay. So what you have to do in the journal entry, do it next one. Yeah. Somebody is asking.
Sir, can you explain what is bank deposit, sir? You
Yeah,
mean
yeah, bank deposit already we did last class, no? Please
yes,
watch.
sir. A deposit in sense from the business we are depositing, no, sir.
Yes, yes. But
So
bank-
from us, so the money will be going out.
yes.
So that means it has to be credit note, no, sir. It's debited.
That's correct. Cash account will be credited, correct. But the bank account will be what? Will be debited because debit the receiver. Bank is receiving, no?
So we have to think in terms of bank or we have to think in terms of business, sir.
You think in terms of business only, and I'm asking you only one account. What will you do with the bank account? I'm not asking the second part of that. Second part of that, we will do it in exercise 3. In exercise
Okay.
3, we will do both the parts.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Bank account is what account? Personal account, right?
Personal account.
So personal account has to be debited when somebody is giving something. When personal account person is receiving, debit is account. So bank account is receiving. So debit bank account, credit cash account because cash is going out.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Full
sir.
picture, we'll get the full picture. Just hold on. We'll finish this second exercise. We'll go to third exercise. Understood, student? Yeah.
Yes,
Now
sir.
we go to, bank withdrawal. Now tell me bank withdrawal, personal, real or nominal account.
Personal.
Personal accounts.
Personal account is correct. Who told?
Sir, Rihanna.
Yeah, you know, correct. Why personal account?
So because the company is withdrawing from the bank for their personal use, so it will be under personal account.
If they're using it for official use,
It can be for both, sir, like even for official also.
the way you're analyzing the transaction is the wrong way you're analyzing it. See, what I'm telling is, first you understood, okay, bank account is a personal account. So then what is your step next one? Next, apply the personal rule. Forget about bank is taking for personal or for official use. Okay. Now you tell me, since I know bank account is a personal account, tell me what is the rule of personal account and what should be done. Simply tell me.
So the rule is debit the receiver and credit the giver.
Yeah.
Company has to give the money to the bank later.
No, no.
So
Why company has to give the money back later? It is their own money they're withdrawing, no? Forget about
yes,
company.
sir.
Let me ask for the bank. Whether bank account will be debiting or crediting.
So debit.
Credited.
Credit, sir. Credit, sir.
Giver,
Credit.
giver. Who is giving? Bank is giving, no? So bank account you have to credit. Okay? And cash is
Okay, sir.
account you have to debit. Debit what comes in? The giver.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can it be real account also? Because once you're withdrawing it, the cash is coming into the business, right? So,
That's why cash account we are debiting.
okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, understood? So
Okay.
very simple, student. Just to keep your eye only on bank account, not cash account. That we will see later. Bank account is personal account. I understood. Apply the rule of personal account. Simple. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Bank is giving or taking. If it is bank deposit, it is taking. Got it? Then it will debit it. And credit which is giving. So bank is giving, so you have to credit. You see one more account we have here, no? It is one is the opposite of this account. Here what we have done, we have debited. Why we debited? Why we debited here?
Because you're depositing.
Yeah, because it's receiving. Bank account is receiving. Now we are crediting. Why?
Bank is giving.
Bank is giving us.
Bank is giving us. You will get no. The moment you in the bank account, okay, when you deposit the money, that's what you are doing here. That is, so we are debiting. Receive means what? You are withdrawing from the ATM. You are withdrawing from ATM or withdrawing by giving check in the check counter, the cash counter. You get it. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Clear? Yeah. So always think about only one account what I'm discussing. Don't think about second account. Okay. Next, discount allowed. I want somebody to answer who didn't answer till now. Rima, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rima. When we discount allowed is personal, real, nominal.
Nominal account, sir.
Nominal account is very correct. Why it is nominal? Can you explain?
Because discount is an expense. So
Discount is an expense for whom?
for the business,
For the business. Okay. So discount account has to be debited or credited?
debited.
Debited is correct. Why you are debiting?
Because debit the expense and losses and credit the income and gain. That's a rule of nominal account.
Very good, very good. And I hope students, all of you are writing down. Please write down. I will not share these Excel sheets with you. I will not share in the LMS. You have to write down in your notes. All of you writing down, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, goods sold written by buyer. That means what? Goods is already sold to some customer. The buyer is already purchased, but there is some defect. There is some problem in the goods is returning back. Now tell me, what account is this? Personal, real, nominal? I want, wait, I'll tell you the name. Midun 2090.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me personal, real, nominal, this account. Okay, Jojo.
Sir.
Jojo 1021.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it personal, real, nominal? Which account is this? What is happening here? Here, goods are coming back, right? Once you're selling, goods will go out. Now, the return by the buyer means goods is coming in. I made it very simple now.
Real account.
Personal, real, nominal. What account is this?
Real account.
nominal account.
Nominal account.
Real and nominal.
Yeah, you can call it as real or nominal. So we will call it as real because goods are coming in, right?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you told that if asset is selling or returning back, then we are using it as real. But here it is mentioned as good, so we can
Yeah,
take it.
goods is what? Goods is not the asset of the company. Yes or no?
But since it's already sold, it's a loss, no, sir?
Yeah, that's why it is as per actually it is nominal as well as real. You can take it in both the way. Got it? Just to not to confuse you, I told only real account. It is both account. It can be treated as real as well as nominal. Why real? Because goods are coming back. Goods is a current asset. Okay, inventory. Goods nothing but inventory. And then it's a nominal account because it's a loss. Okay, now tell me whether the when customers are giving back the goods, we will call it as sales return. When I'm selling to the first time to the customer, it is called only sales. Now when the customers are giving back, I call it as sales return account. Okay, I think this you don't know. I'm writing it now. Sales returns account. Sales return. When it comes back to the company, we will call it as sales return. Similarly, when company buys raw material and there is some problem in the raw material, maybe it is not as per your standard, there is some defect in that, then what happens? You give back that. It is called purchase return. Got it? Sales return and purchase return. Sales return when customer gives back the goods to the company, and purchase return when company gives back the raw material or the goods which is defective to the supplier. These two terms you should understand, purchase return and sales return. Understood, students?
Yes, sir.
Especially I request non-commerce students, please interact. If you're not understanding, please interact. You can please ask me doubt. Clear? So when the goods are coming back, we call it as sales return. When the goods are given back by the buyer nothing but customer. When customer return back, it is called sales return. When company returns back to supplier, it is called purchases return. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now
sir.
somebody tell me now, sales return account will be debited or credited?
Debited.
Debited, sir.
Debited.
Okay, because what is the rule of real account?
Debit what?
Debit what comes in.
What goes
What
out.
comes in. And nominal account, what is the rule?
Debit the losses.
The losses. So sales return is a loss to the company. So in both the ways, the rule is same. Both it is telling you debit only. Real account rule also says debit. Nominal account rule also says debit. So there is no any clash. Okay. So whether you can consider it as real or nominal. So both the rule says you debit sales return account because goods are returning. Debit what comes in and debit all losses. Clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Next,
Excuse
drawing.
me, sir.
Yeah.
So this the next one, which is drawings by proprietor, is it for personal use, sir?
Drawings by proprietor.
Proprietor. Yes.
The moment drawings is used, drawings means personal only.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now tell me, drawings by proprietor is personal, real, or nominal account?
Personal, sir.
Personal, sir.
Personal.
Now we reveal the answer. I also gave the answer. Okay. Now tell me, drawings account or will be debited or credited?
Debited.
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 Why you are debiting, ma?
So it's a reduction in the capital of the proprietor of
Don't
the company.
for other logic. Be simple. Tell me the rule of.
Receiver. It is debit the receiver, credit the
Yeah.
giver.
So drawing is done by the proprietor and company has given the money. So personal account says debit the receiver. Drawings represents the owner or proprietor. So proprietor is receiving. So debit the receiver. Clear? Very, very simple. Apply personal account and personal rule. Once you identified this is your personal account, then say the personal rule. Okay? Personal account rule. And your mind will be very, very clear. Don't get confused. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next one, loss of goods by fire.
Nominal account.
That's a
Nominal
nominal account.
Loss of goods by fire. Who said
Nominal account, sir.
Nominal account.
Yeah. Can you give me the reason for that?
So because it's a loss and expense to the business.
It is a
Loss and
it
expense, sir.
cannot be both. It cannot be expense and loss. Any one thing is
It's a loss, sir. It's a loss to the business.
Loss.
here. No, it is loss only. There's no, it's not expense. It is clearly told here. Loss of goods by fire. So it is
Yes.
a loss. Now tell me which account will be debited or credited?
Loss of goods will be debited, sir.
Yeah, which account? Tell me the account name.
Nominal account.
In journal entry, I can't write nominal account. I have to write the account of the.
Loss of goods by fire, sir.
No, there's nothing called account like that. It is called
Which
as
account?
P&L account. Okay.
Goods
Called
account.
P&L account.
Profit and loss
It's
account.
profit and loss account. Yeah, I think for some people it may be new thing. You'll understand slowly. Don't worry. It is called profit and loss account. Any losses, we will go directly to P&L account. What do you mean by P&L account? Profit and loss account. Is it clear? So profit and loss account will be debited because debit all losses. Clear? If it is gain, P&L account will be credited. For example, you are selling something, no, property and all that. That will come. That we will explain later. Now you understood? Any losses, you have to take it to P&L account and debit it. Income, you have to credit it to P&L account. These are actually called as the losses of the company. Okay. which is not unfortunately, there was a fire and company lost the goods. Okay. Next one, purchase of shares for investment. 1 minute, I'll tell the name, don't tell the answer. Yeah, Cyrus Almandia is there?
Point, sir.
Yeah, Cyrus.
Uh,
Purchase of shares of investment is personal, real, nominal account.
it's personal
Why personal?
because it's like capital, like it's for the company.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Cyrus.
Oh, sir, I can hear.
Yeah, tell me.
I said it's personal account. I think
Why
it's personal. Because it's somewhat like for the capital of the business.
Capital?
So,
No.
yeah.
Investment is not capital. They are purchasing shares of some other company. Okay, I'll
So
explain.
shares be assets.
Wait. This company for whom you are rating the accounts, that company is purchasing some other company shares. Shares means equity shares. You know stock market, right? Where they do trading of equity shares. So in the stock market, they are purchasing the equity shares of another company. Why are they purchasing? For investment purpose. They have a lot of money. They have more money, excess money, and they don't want to waste the money. If you keep in the locker, it will be dead money. So this money they want to invest somewhere and get the returns. For that purpose, they're investing in the company. Yeah. So when they're investing, so they are buying the shares for investment purposes. Okay. Can we have Stephen? Stephen is asking.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, Stephen, tell me the answer. Is it personal, real, nominal? Yeah. Stephen, please unmute. Kindly unmute, Stephen.
Sir, I think it's real account because you're purchasing an asset.
Yeah, very good. It is real account because you are purchasing, it is a asset. Shares is what? Shares is an asset. Okay, it is called as investment. It is an asset they are purchasing. Okay, it is an asset they are purchasing. So it is actually in the balance sheet you can see. You can please go to any of the company balance sheet and see there. In the asset side there it is investment. There they will write everything. Whatever they are purchasing, they will purchase the other company shares, other company debentures, okay, or money market instruments they are purchasing, all that they will write there. Clear? Understood? Student?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
My answer is not convincing. Tell me, I'll explain again and again. I'll give some more examples. Clear, students?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah. Who is that?
Tejas, sir.
Tejas, tell me. Thank you
So
for
purchase of shares for investment, it can be real as well as personal or only real, sir?
It is only asset, no.
Okay.
Shares are assets. I am buying shares. It's called financial asset. They are
Yes,
called
sir, but
instruments.
we are introducing the shares into the business, no, sir. So that will also.
Yeah,
Shares,
shares are not
the
your
investment is we are introducing.
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you. Please continue.
Sir, actually, we are introducing the shares into the business as well, no, sir.
No. This is not your company share. Other company shares you're purchasing. Your own company shares you can't purchase. That will come under capital.
I understood that, sir. So that will become an investment to us, no, sir.
No. It is not investment for you. It's a liability for you. You are borrowing by giving equity shares. So when you are borrowing, it will become liability. That is why you write in the capital in the liability side. We don't write capital on the asset side, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You are a commerce student, Tejas?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know balance sheet, no? Where do
Yes,
you
sir.
write equity shares of your company in the balance sheet? Asset or liability side?
Asset, sir.
No? Please,
Cap,
ma'am, go.
capital,
College
cap.
you-
Sir, one minute, sir.
Which college did you study?
Sir, I'm confused with everything, so 1 minute, sir. What did you just ask, sir?
Okay, good. I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything. Please go back and look at any of the balance sheets. You can check in the moneycontrol.com or any website. Please go and see the format of balance sheet. I didn't show you all that because you'll get confused. I don't want to say you. Very simple. If the company is issuing their own company shares, it is a capital, and capital comes in liability side. And when company is buying other company shares, that will become the asset. Because anytime I can give it back. I can sell it and get the money back. And then this asset will give me the return. I get the income. Because when I buy other company shares, there are two incomes I get. One is dividend I'll get. And second thing, there will be appreciation in the stock price. I made a purchase for 100 rupees. When I'm selling, it will become 250 rupees. So 150 rupees is the profit I earned. Okay, that is called return. Because of return only they'll invest. Okay, so this company has excess money and they want to invest there and get some return. Okay, so this is actually helping you to earn the money. That is an asset. An asset comes under real account. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Anybody has any doubt regarding the investment of investments? It can be shares, it can be debenture, it can be money market instruments you are purchasing. These are called financial instruments. Okay. Yeah. Next, yeah, who was answering this? I forgot the name. Stephen, right? Tell me now, Stephen, should be debit or credit investment account? It comes under investment. Investment account should be a debit or credit. Apply the real account rule. Stephen, sleeping? Stephen?
Sir,
Eating something?
we are debiting, sir.
No, I'm asking whether you're eating something, you're not answering.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm in my office. That's why.
Yeah, because you are there in the limelight now because you are the one who is going to answer this. Don't unmute. Sorry, don't mute your audio. Stefan, I'm talking to you only. Please on.
Sir.
Please don't mute your audio till I finish this.
Okay, sir.
Okay? So tell me now, debit or credit?
Debit, sir.
Huh?
Debit.
Debit. Why debit?
Because it is an asset coming into the company, sir.
Yeah, debit what? Comes in.
Yes,
Asset
sir.
is- When you sell the shares, when I sell the shares, I'll be crediting because asset is going out. Now I'm purchasing, so asset is coming in, debit what comes in. So
Yes, sir.
Is it okay, so you understood now? We completed the two activities. Hope all of you written down. Please go home and do once again. Okay, and then any doubt is there, please watch my video. Every video is there in the LMS. Again and again, please watch. And any doubt is there, please let me know. So what
Sir,
you
I'll
can
mute.
take
Sir, I'll
one.
Excuse me,
mute now.
sir.
Yeah,
Sir, how many marks is this question for, sir?
this question will not come for exam. This is for you to understand the basics of accounting, journal entry, how to have journal entry.
Oh, okay, sir.
Journal entry will come for your exam. This will not come.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. This is mainly for you to understand the types of accounts and how to apply the rules of accounts.
Yes, sir.
See, when I'm starting the journal entry, the real journal entry, when I start problems on the board, I will not be going so slow. Take it from me. I'll be going fast only. So this is mainly for you to understand how to apply the rule of each account, personal, real, and nominal. This is only exercise. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Understood? Non-commerce students, anyone? Anybody is in non-commerce students in this class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand, Vaishnavi?
Sir?
Did you understand how to apply the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
how to
Yes,
start?
sir.
Yeah, because for me, more concern is for you people, non-commerce students. Okay, shall we go to the third assignment, third one?
Yes, sir.
Guys, We have time, no? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So all of you please write down in your book exercise 3. Question is there in LMS. I think you already downloaded. Write in your class notes exercise 3 solution. Shall we start? I will do this on the board actually because I want you to understand it. Shall I do it on the board?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I need to write.
So can
Sir,
you do
for
it
this,
in
are we
Excel?
following the same format as before, or is there something new?
I didn't get you.
Sir, for this, are we following the same journal entry format, or are we going to study something new?
Now we will write both the accounts. Will write.
Okay, sir.
Now we will write both the accounts, not only one account.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Is the board visible?
So
There is some problem here.
So can we do it in Excel, sir, so that it will be visible for screening?
No, Excel it will take. I can't explain clear in Excel. Yeah, it is not visible for you. We have purchased a very good camera to capture it. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now tell me what is the first one? First one, what is this question? Somebody read the question. What are the first line says?
Mohan commenced business with cash rupees 50,000.
No, heading. What is the heading? What are you supposed to do?
Classify the two aspects from the following transactions. It's journal entries, sir.
Yeah, we have to classify the two aspects. What are the two aspects here? Giving aspect and receiving aspect. You take any transaction, any business transaction you take, there are two aspects. One is giving aspect, one is receiving aspect. That means we are going to write the both the accounts now. I'm going to write both the accounts, which will be, which account will be debiting, which account will be crediting, receiving and giving aspect. Okay, so both the aspects we are going to write now. Remember, we are doing what? Double entry system. We are following double entry book system. What I gave an exercise in 1 and 2, it is only single entry. Now we will do double entry. Clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You write here solution and draw the columns like this.
Sir, you can't see the top column, sir.
Not able to see. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, all of you draw like this. Your notes, 4 columns, type of account, rule, general rule, what I'm going to apply now, and then journal entry. If not visual, I'll read type of account, then rule and journal entry. Make these 3 columns in your table, in your notes. Exercise 3. We are doing. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. What is the first one?
Cash account, sir.
No. What is the journal entry? The transaction.
Mohan commenced business with cash rupees 50,000.
All of you have taken downloaded the exercise 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you have not downloaded, raise your hand. All of you downloaded? Because if I share my screen, then you can't see the board. So if I share my screen, it will be disturbing. That's why I'm not sharing. All of you are done download. If you're not download, please download from LMS quickly. Yeah. So first transaction says what? Mohan commenced business with cash rupees 50,000. So Mohan commenced business with cash rupees 50,000. Now, as I said, in any transaction, any business transaction, there are minimum 2 accounts will be involved. Now tell me which are those 2 accounts which are involved here?
Cash and capital.
Cash account.
Cash, why
Cash
cash?
and capital.
So we are bringing in cash into the business.
Cash is coming in, okay? Cash is involved. But which is the one more account?
Capital.
Capital, sir.
Yeah, capital account is not written in the transaction. The transaction is not there. Mohan is written, right? Mohan is representing whom? Mohan represents the owner. So when owner is giving,
Owner.
what will be using capital account. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
What is that? Mohan, don't write this one. Mohan comments business with cash rupees how much? 50,000, right? Mohan comments business with rupees 50,000. Now, which of the 2 accounts? One is cash account. I can see here. This is one of the accounts. This is one more account involved here. That is Mohan account. Here, Mohan is one more account. And Mohan since he is commencing business, that means Mohan is the owner. Okay. So for owner, what account we call that as? We call this as a capital account. Understood? This is how in a transaction, in a business transaction, to identify which are those accounts involved in the transaction. Sometimes it can be more than 2 also. Those are called as compound entry. That I will teach you later. Don't worry. Now I'm doing only where only 2 accounts are involved. Okay. Now you understand how to identify the accounts.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So more commenced business with cash rupees 50,000. So what I can see from here, cash, so I can see the cash account I have to write because cash is one account which is affected. And next, Mohan is giving, that means Mohan is the owner, and owner's account we call as capital account. So now we write here, which are the accounts involved here? Cash account and capital account. And cash account is what account?
Real account, sir.
Account.
Real. And capital?
Personal.
Because right here R and P, don't write full, so there's no space. R is real account, P is personal account. Now tell me the rule of real account.
Debit what comes in, credit what goes out.
Real cash is coming in or going out?
Coming in.
Coming in. So what is like your rule?
Debit what comes in.
Debit what comes in. I wrote in the short form, debit what comes in. Okay. So debit what comes in, I'm doing here. Next, capital account. What is the rule you will be applying? What is the personal rule?
Credit the giver.
Yeah. Mohan is giving or receiving?
Giving.
Giving. So you have to credit the Mohan's account. Capital account you have to credit. So what is the rule of personal account? When it is crediting?
Credit the giver.
Credit the giver. So what is the journal entry is writing now?
Cash to capital.
Yeah. So cash account is debit and capital account is to credit as per the rule. Okay. So now you write down cash upon debtor to capital account. You understand, students? This is
Yes,
called
sir.
journal entry. As account data, we are writing those data we normally debit you write like this. Just put dot on the data, and then 2 represents the credit to capital account. Understood now? This is a full journal entry under double entry system of accounting.
So is this the format, sir? We should write first debit and then credit?
Always first write debit, then credit. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Journal format, this is only again, I'm telling you, it's only an exercise for you to understand. The real journal entries we'll do from the next class. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Understand? This is actually only the journal entry. This is what you're writing the exam. This is in order to write. This is only for you to understand. Understood now? So what was step in journal entry? First step is classify the accounts, identify the accounts in the business transaction, then classify the accounts, whether it's a personal, real, nominal, then apply the rules, then pass the journal. These 3 steps, if you do properly, any journal entry, any transaction which I give, you can pass it correctly. Is it clear, student?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Opened a bank account with rupees 2,000.
Yeah, open bank account with rupees 2,000. So now tell me which are the 2 accounts you can see in the transaction.
Bank account and
Bank
cash
account.
account.
Bank account, all of you are seeing bank account is visible. The moment,
Yes, sir.
the moment I read the transaction, I can see, okay, bank account is there. Okay, so write bank account. And bank account is what? Personal, real, nominal?
Personal.
Yeah. Now I think it will be very, very clear. I have done 2 exercises. Okay, for you to understand whether it's personal, real, nominal. Now nobody should do mistake. Okay. If you're doing mistake, that means you're not concentrating during the class hour. Next, what account can I see in this transaction?
Cash account.
Cash account.
Cash is written.
Real.
Cash account is written in the transaction?
No, sir.
No. But how do you identify cash account is there?
So
Check the
because
amount of
cash
payment.
will be credited, sir.
Huh?
Cash will be credited, sir.
I don't want you credit debit, that's later story.
So because we
Because
deposit
we
cash
are
to the
opening a
bank.
bank account by
Yeah, that was telling that one girl she told correctly.
Sir,
we are
Abhirami.
opening a bank account. So we are opening the bank account by using the cash.
Very good. How do you open a bank account? You can't give your mobile and open a bank account, right? Or you can't give your car, you can't give you anything. They'll ask you cash only. You can deposit only cash in the bank account. Okay. So when I'm opening, it is understood that I am here depositing cash and opening. Is that all thing? All of you opened your bank account, right?
Yes,
How
sir.
do you open bank account? By giving cash, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you'll have to start with at least 500 rupees is the minimum balance you have to start, right?
So what about the zero balance account, sir?
Okay, we are not talking about zero balance. Okay, here amount is given how much here? 2,000. It is not zero bank account. Yes or no?
Yes,
Amount
sir.
is-
Zero balance also deals with cash only.
No, how much amount is given? 2,000 they are depositing. That means what? It is not a zero bank account. Right? That means 2,000 rupees they are giving. So 2,000 rupees shows what? Cash account. Understood now? That is what the skill you should have to identify the accounts in the business transaction. Got it now? Since 2,000 rupees is mentioned there, that shows what? Cash account. So write down now cash. Cash account is what? Personal, real, nominal?
Real account.
Yeah. Now apply the rule now. What is the personal account rule?
Debit the receiver.
The giver. Whether bank is receiving or giving.
Receiving.
Bank is receiving.
Debit the
Debit.
giver. Okay, all right. Right. If I want to be debited, the rule is debit the receiver. I wrote in short form. Now tell me real account, what is the rule? Whether cash is coming or going out?
Going out.
Going out from where? From company. From company it is going out. So which account is debiting or crediting? Cash account.
Crediting.
Credit.
Or the rule?
Credit what goes out.
Out. Credit what goes out. CWCO. Okay. Understood now? Now pass the entry. What will be debiting? What will be crediting now?
Bank account debtor to cash.
Bank account debtor to cash account.
Bank account to cash account. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
And then classify the accounts, then write the rules, then pass it. Yeah. Somebody was raising something. Evangeline? Okay.
Sir, aren't we writing narrations for the journal entries?
I didn't understand. Come again with your point.
Sir, aren't we writing narrations for the journal entries?
Narration. I'm sorry, Evangeline, your voice is breaking.
Sir, she's asking
Sir,
if
aren't
we are not writing the
writing the
narration.
narrations for the journal entries?
Narration we will do when you're doing journal entry problem. Only exercise. Narration will write later.
Sir, aren't we writing the narrations? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Narrations.
Narrations we will write for journal entry problem. This is only exercise. Okay.
Okay, sir.
When doing the proper journal entry problem, then we will write narration. The explanation for that. Okay. Yeah. Next, third one. Cash purchase of rupees 1,000. Tell me now what are the two accounts involved here?
Cash
Purchase
account
and
and
cash.
purchase account.
Yes.
So cash is there, so cash account is involved, and purchase also is given, so purchase account. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Accounts are one is purchase, one is cash. Right now? Purchase of account and cash account. Very, very simple. Purchase is what account? Personal, real, nominal?
Nominal.
Nominal.
Take nominal or real, anything, no problem. Next, cash.
Real account.
Real account.
So both are real account. One asset is coming in, one asset is going out. So what are the rule now? Personal or crediting?
Debit
Debiting.
expenses and losses.
What the rule you are applying?
Debit expenses and losses.
Okay, real account are applying. Debit what comes in, right? Because when I'm purchasing, what is coming in? Goods are coming in. So debit what comes in. Next, cash. Credit what goes out. Debit what comes in, goods is coming in. Credit what goes out, it is cash is going out. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now pass the entry now. What is the entry? Purchase of account data to
Cash account.
Cash account.
cash account. Purchase account data to cash account. Is it okay? Understood, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you try the remaining one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What you do is, please write everything with a pencil or in some other paper you solve it. Okay? And then we will discuss that in the next class.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3,
So 6 more.
5, 6, 7. 7, no, only 3 we are done.
Yes.
So 7 is for your practice. Okay. So I want everyone, without discussing with anyone, you write it in a separate paper. Okay. And then in the next class, I will discuss the answer. If your answer is correct, then you copy the same thing in your class note.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Zigzag or scratching, don't do scratching in the class note. Practice in a separate book. And then after me discussing the answer, then you write in the class note. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Friday, I want everyone to show me that what your answers, what you written. I'll be asking
Yes,
you
sir.
the video and show your answer, what you written. I will tell whether right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
We discuss. The entire class can write the right answer. Later, you can write later in the in your class note. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So anything else, students, you wanted to ask before we wind up? Any doubt, any questions? Is it are you feeling okay? Accounting is easy or tough?
Okay, sir.
Who is that?
Sir, when are we starting the actual journal entries?
Tomorrow, next class only, Friday.
Okay, sir.
So this practice is mainly, who is asking that question?
Pooja, sir.
Pooja, your commerce background or non-commerce background?
Commerce background, sir.
That's why you're asking this question.
Yes, sir. Because this is something new to me. I was wondering if this is a new format or that's why.
This is this is how I teach my fundamentals. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So see, MBA students are coming from different discipline, no? They are not from commerce background. So I have to such a way that everybody will understand. Like I'm teaching ABCD for LKG student, no, that's what I'm doing. So future, nobody should say that, sir, I'm not getting it. So this is mainly for the benefit of non-commerce students. And even commerce students, I know you might have forgotten. Maybe you're in your BCom first semester. So you have already finished 3 years of BCom. So you might have forgotten or you might have confused. So please learn with a fresh mind. Got it?
Yes.
Pooja?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
So I'll tell you I'll tell you one thing. In the exam time, I'll tell you, even the non-commerce students will score more than the commerce students. You know why? Because they will take it very seriously. They'll learn with a fresh mind. And commerce students sometimes, I'm not saying all of students, some students think, oh, I know everything. I have got first class in degree. I'll write, but they are the one who do mistake in the exam. Because I see when I'm correcting my papers, I see commerce mistake than the non-commerce students. Because overconfidence. So kindly, humbly, I request you for commerce students, don't be overconfident. Relearn once again what you already learned. I know you all of you learn. You can teach me only. I know you are at that level, but have patience and cooperate with me because I'm mainly focusing on the non-commerce students. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So another one more class. We'll start with the actual thing. Okay. Because it's a diverse students are there, so I have to cater to everyone. Okay. Yeah. Any other doubts?